Today I'm making gluten-free and fully plant-based or vegan chickpea crackers that are also perfectly crunchy and tasty. These crackers are made of chickpea flour, so they pack a load of plant-based protein. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then line a big baking sheet. I use a reusable baking mat. If you don't have a big baking sheet, you'll just have to bake in 2 batches. Then in a big bowl, we'll prepare the dough. Add 1 cup of chickpea flour. Half a teaspoon of sea salt. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda. 3 tablespoons of water. We'll add more later if needed. And 2 tablespoons of oil. I use avocado oil here. Most recipes call for olive oil, but olive oil isn't suitable for high heat processing. Mix the ingredients around a bit. Then use your hand to knead the dough. It will be a bit dry at this point, that's okay. Move to a clean surface and knead the dough. If it's too crumbly to hold together, add water 1 tablespoon at a time. Don't add too much at once so you don't end up with a dough that's too wet. Roll the dough out into a thin sheet. Then cut into strips, which will then cut into little rectangular shaped crackers. Cut away those rough edges and shape them again into another piece of dough. Carefully move the thin strips of dough into the baking sheet. Roll out the rest of the dough, cut into strips, then move them to the baking sheet. Repeat until all the dough is done. You can use a fork to poke some holes in the dough for that classic cracker look. Once the pieces are all lined up like this, they are ready to be baked. Bake for approximately 20 minutes or shorter if the dough is thinner, and check periodically to make sure they don't burn. You may need to take the baking sheet out of the oven and flip the dough pieces around if they start to burn on one side. Remove from the oven when the crackers are fully crispy and golden brown. Don't overbake or the crackers will be bitter. Store in an airtight container, but these get cleared out in less than a day in our house.